Greetings, everybody! Ho ho! It's Monday, and it's going to be an incredible day. Pretty excited, to be honest with you. There's a lot to talk about this week. I've got so many different stories and videos to put together for you. Today, we talked a little bit about the debate of censorship and the stuff going around at Mind Geek. So if you haven't seen the video yet, I think I clarified the title and the subject matter a little bit more in the description, so do check that out when you get a chance. Of course, Midnight's Edge in the morning is coming up right after this. Pretty excited. Glad you guys are here to join me and, well, everybody else here today. We have you guys to say hi to in the chat, so let's get started right away. We'll start out with Jillian. How is it going, Jillian? Hope you're doing well. Liger Fan is here. We've got Vince Womack in the house. Cody Guy. Looks like Robert Deeves is joining us, as well as Dr. Dragon. Need that coffee, let me tell you. Ooh, it's a fun Monday, though. Rohan Knight is here in the audience, and we've got Morgan King. Good to see you. Looks like Shrap 3D is joining us. Good to see you. Makini drops a $2 super sticker. It's a little Shiba Inu dog. Fartin' hearts. Thank you for that, Makini. Fat Elvis is here. He's saying Happy Labor Day indeed. And let me tell you, got to smash those thumbs. At least the one that says like. I'd appreciate it. Emotionally Unstable Amphibian is in the house as well. A few other folks are bopping through. Let's see who we've got here. Of course, Eric K is here, the master of mods, the mensch of wrenches. Speaking of wrenches, I have some of the best. Thank you guys very much for being here and taking care of the channel. It's important. Sean Estep is joining us today, and we've got a few other folks popping through, like Mighty Orbots talking about the pre-show chat, and a few other people. Let's see. Oh, Critizable. The Rainbow Knight is here. Greetings, my friend. Darren Hughes, another incredible wrench here. We've got the best mustache on the internet. It's Channel Surf. Good to see you, my friend. Grumpy Old Ninja Kentaro OA is here. Good to see you. We've got Magic Poop in the house as well. Olaf Von S is hanging out. We've got Keck44 with us as well. Like I said, thank you, Makini, for the super sticker. And Rob Altus. What's going on, Rob? Good to see you. I think I said hi to Keck44. And there's KR982. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's been a minute. Let's see. A few other folks rolling through, like Keely Chow. Have to say, roll tide. Keely Chow, roll tide. And Jillian throws her spin on things. Good morning, Culture Casino, and all the wonderful culturites. There you go. Happy Labor Day to all. Indeed. Hopefully you guys are doing something fun on this wonderful Monday holiday for most of you. We've got Phil TMNT in the house. We've got Mexican Iron Man dropping a super sticker. There's the cup of coffee that I needed. Thank you, Mexican Iron Man. Appreciate you, my friend. And so many more folks I can't just catch up with, like the Cheese Factor. But unfortunately, we've got to go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got a ton of stories to get to. Well, not as many as usual. In fact, I think I dropped a couple of stories at the end, but that's okay. We can talk about some things. There's some controversy going on, and if you saw the late night culture stream last night, which was a lot of fun, thanks for being there. If you did make it, if you've watched it on the replay, that's great. But there's still controversy going around this silly Olivia Wilde film, Don't Worry, Darling. She's not helping, right? You know, she's basically saying the internet feeds itself. I'm not going to comment on all these controversies and everything that was revealed in my bologna sausage service of this film. And the funny thing is the trades have their foot in it because they're one of the reasons that she's got this controversy to begin with, because of the puff pieces that they put together around Olivia Wilde. And if you check out the articles that are going to be released today, if they haven't been released already over on Bounding Into Comics, well, there's a really great breakdown of everything that's happening over here. So do check out Bounding Into Comics today for more coverage of this story. But there was a decent activity this weekend, at least at the cinemas, because Spider-Man No Way Home has made it back into theaters, and it's been, doing battle, I guess, with Top Gun Maverick, and probably will through today as well. We have National Cinema Day, which we'll get to in just a moment. But I have to say, Spider-Man No Way Home returning to theaters with just a few more minutes of footage might be worth seeing again. Or maybe I'll just see Top Gun Maverick again. We'll see. There's been a change of leadership in the UK. All eyes are on Nadine Dorries because she's going to be able to stay in her position because they have put in a position of leadership. At this point, the Prime Minister is now Liz Truss, and she is probably still on board with the idea of privatizing Channel 4. And that's just the worst fears for, state-sponsored television, considering that by 2027, the plan is to get rid of the license fee, the forced tax that you are required to pay so you can watch television over the air Anyway, crazy. Warner Brothers is doing it again. That's right. Hey, Zaslav is shifting focus, pretty much everywhere. All of the divisions that are controlled there, including in the Nordics. They have said goodbye to most of their European management team and put a new person in place to establish their own. This is not stopping anytime soon. I can't believe how quickly Zaslav has been able to go about doing this. He definitely had a plan coming in. Talk about a quality first 100 days. I think we're going to see more change, and we're going to see more layoffs, and we're going to see reductions across the board and the removal of redundancies, which is something that he seems to be really good at. So anyway, more changes at Warner. Harry Styles says the obvious. Says, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, at least when he's referring to acting. And I'll say, Harry, you're not the only one. You're not the only one nowadays. Actors, let me tell you, recently have proved they don't really know what they're doing. And you can tell by the performances that they're delivering. You can tell by the writing. Pretty much everybody in Hollywood doesn't know what they're doing right now. Very few people, I should say. And that's a shame. But you're not wrong, Harry. You don't know what you're doing. John Williams premiered Indiana Jones 5 music at the Hollywood Bowl. That's right. If you were one of the lucky folks that got an invitation to this or saw that it was coming up, on Friday, John Williams debuted a new piece of music called Helena's Theme, excuse me. And that is coming out with the new soundtrack for Indiana Jones 5. So there you go. Pretty cool. National Cinema Day, we were talking about it a moment ago, brought in 8.1 million moviegoers to theaters. It set attendance records here in the North American market, and for good reason. $3 tickets is $3 tickets. I have to say, though, that this is a good thing to have happen when we're in the absolute doldrums of the cinematic year, and it probably helped out the cinemas considerably in concession sales as well. There's been a shelling that took place that hit a nuclear power plant that basically took it offline in a region right now, in a war-torn region that I will say is not getting any easier to manage, and is leading to some other problems in Europe, including global stocks sinking now because Europe's facing a squeeze on their gas supply. Somebody turned it off. Bet you can guess who. This also is making things easier for OPEC to do very little when it comes to, decreasing the price of fuel in other ways. They're going to trim the world oil supplies. Excellent. Cloudflare bends the knee. They decided to essentially remove the website Kiwi Farms. This feeds into some censorship discussions in today's video that we're having. What do you do in cases where you may not agree with something? Do you pull something completely? Lots of questions have been asked and answered. Elsa Fletcher, you may have heard of her. She's a billionaire heiress. She's been abducted at least 4 days ago. They actually made an arrest. They have a suspect, but still no Elsa Fletcher. Finally, Israel has decided to ban 747 jets in the future. And pretty much all other 4-engine airplanes because of environmental concerns. Wow. I didn't get to all the stories, but that's okay. I had a great time anyway. Hopefully you did too. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
That's right, everybody. Lots of other stories I didn't get to. The Canadian weirdness, with 10 people getting knifed. I will say it that way. 2 suspects still at large, unapprehended. And another story that I didn't get to, which was essentially the Bed Bath & Beyond CFO didn't want to face the music when it came to a pump and dump scheme he was involved with the company. And so he stepped out of a building window called the Jenga Tower. There's more to this story. Can't cover it here, though. Stocks are not doing well for various reasons I described before. And news is not happy today, but I hope you have a happy day. We've got great stuff coming up on Midnight's Edge in the morning in just a few moments. Hopefully I see you there. And have a great day, everybody. See ya!